So up steps Ozzie Albies. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He enters play here at 288, 7 homers and 23 driven in. Two ball. The 2-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dickerson's on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Thoughts, Stan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's hitting over .350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today, he has another right-hander on the mound. I don't know what it is or how he picks up the ball so well, but he is sure putting up great numbers against them.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go on this one.
The batter will be Shea Langoliers as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. 3 runs already home here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down to the alley because it definitely saved a run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As he'll take a look at ball one.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
1-1 the count now. From the belt, the pitch. This is popped up. Longoria has a play, and the inning is over. But the Braves do pick up 3 on the strength of this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 3-0 Atlanta. Mike Soroka, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. And one of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
Into the box, Austin Slater. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
You know, Matty, when I look at this lineup at first glance, the fact that they're last in doubles doesn't mean a whole lot to me. But then you got to say to yourself, if they're not driving the ball in the gap, they're certainly not driving it out of the ballpark. So this offense has to clean it up, play a little bit differently, be a little bit more aggressive on the base pass because you can't expect them to string a ton of hits together.
2-1 the count.
popped up. Albies moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. The 1-1. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Grounded back up the middle. Albies scoops it up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and up next will be Christian Pache.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
It's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
The 1-0. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and this will get by Longoria at third. It's a fair ball. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Going back is the left fielder into the bleachers and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 21 for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he
may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. So next up will be Freddie Freeman as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Base is empty here with nobody out. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Back up the middle. There's Baez. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate is Austin Riley. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Almeida, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is his first year at the big league level. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. First pitch on its way. Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning. And that brings up Javi Baez. And D-Row down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
Fly ball heading for the alley. Acuna giving chase, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. And the Giants are in business here on the leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Tommy La Stella started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Again, a 1-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Racing back the right fielder, and it's gone into the arcade section. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now. Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point. Down in the 170s to start play. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Woo! That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. He's through first and hustling for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he is in there.
Yeah, first a home run and then a triple. And if the pattern holds, the next hitter will rope a double to bring another run home here. We shall see.
They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. And there's 1 away. Next up, Evan Longoria. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. That evens it up 1-1. Yastrzemski stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think.
And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 6-3 contest. So up steps Joey Bart now. 1-0 the count.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and no one left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Braves lead it 6-3. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi, Jake McGee is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. McGee, A 6'4" lefty. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
2-0 now. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball, as it'll make for the 339 sign down there. So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the third. And as we check out the Braves leaders in that category, you can see he currently sits number 3 on the roster in that department. At the plate now, Shea Langoliers. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. One there. Out to Belt for the twin killing. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He popped out in his first trip. Here it comes. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
2 balls and a strike to count. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Payoff pitch on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Runner back safely. The batter will be Christian Pache. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the DH, Austin Slater. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Hitters count 2-0 to the DH of the Giants. Slater, playing here in his age 29 season, he was an 8th round selection during the 2014 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Pache is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. 1 out, nobody on. To 2 and 2 now.
2 strikes.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
and he fouls this one off. Swing and a line drive. And this is right by Freeman down the line. It's a fair ball. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right...
Here's a fly ball, well hit. And that'll ricochet off that brick wall in right. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 6-4 ball game. And he is in there with an RBI triple. Here's Javier Baez.
Yeah, and this is a tricky right field to get a feel for here in San Francisco. The brick, the fence, it has a little bit of everything as the ball caroms off the wall. He does well to get it back in as quickly as he did, but it's not in time to prevent the triple.
2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Chopped down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2, and he pops it up back behind second base. Albies backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Here's Tommy La Stella now, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Fly ball right down the line in left, and they can't run it down. Dickerson on third with 2 out. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Scooped up onto first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. But they do get on the... Jake Diekman, the 6'4 southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. And now in the box, Johan Camargo. He doubled his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Count 1-2.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Acuna carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. In for strike 2.
The count is 1-2.
And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Dickerson will reach out with one hand to make the catch on. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney. Now the first pitch. Mike Yastrzemski is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
back up the middle.
Swanson brings it in.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So 2 away now for the slugger Evan Longoria. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Giants. Now to the plate, here is Austin Riley. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
1 ball, 1
Sinker,
strike.
1 ball, 1 strike. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Jorge Soler is on deck. He loses him on ball 4.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
First pitch on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone into the bleachers. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 10 for him on the year. And they double him up. It's 8-4.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
At the plate, Shea Langoliers. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. No hits to this point. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Still only 1 out in the inning. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Hit hard up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark, that's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Drilled to first. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs
Counts 1-0.
where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball
You got
2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
No,
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away. Bases are loaded here with 1 away. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo.
Ball 1,
And
no
this is
strike.
off the corner and low. Ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Hey, now he's got
1-1.
me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Hunter Strickland answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. This one's down to third. Up with it is Longoria. The throw
He's safe.
pulls him off the bag.
No, he's safe.
They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Now a 9-4 ball game.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So set now for the bottom of the 5th, and it'll bring Joey Bart up to bat. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and
2-0.
doesn't find the zone.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest
Inside,
assured
ball
he
3.
knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
I got 3-2.
And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. First delivery to him. Austin Slater stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
There's
That's
one.
out.
Now over to Freddie, and it's a double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And digging in is the outfielder, Mauricio Dubon. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 4 runs, 6 hits, and 2 errors to this point for San Francisco. And he falls behind 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Pache will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing there. At the plate now is Austin Riley. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way.
1-0.
hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Line to the right side, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Yastrzemski to the track. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Nice job adding to their lead right there. He'll find a way to get all the way around to third on the triple. And with it, this becomes a 6-run ball game.
In is Jorge Soler. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Now the 0-1. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Jorge Soler becomes the first out of the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
The 1-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will end up a foul ball. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Next, it'll be Dansby Swanson. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. No problem over there for the baby giraffe belt, and that ends. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and into bat next it'll be Alex Dickerson. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1. Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
The next 1-2 pitch. To first. Freeman's got it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. First offering. Javier Baez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Got him to go down swinging there. Javier Baez goes down for the 2nd out here in the bottom half. Next to bat for the Giants, Tommy La Stella. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Lined hard to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order, and that's not. Stepping in once again is Christian Pache. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, a mistake with location there as that changeup is drilled to left field. And that'll be one he'll regret as that ball is well out of here, a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, number 11 for him on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Johan Camargo is at the plate as he watches ball one. The 1-0. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. The 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Acuna digs in now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger. Bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Stepping in next, Freddie Freeman. He's 1 for 4 so far. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Now here's the pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Pitch on the way. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. La Stella has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1 for the Braves in the inning, and it comes ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Mike Yastrzemski. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called a strike. In there, 1-2 now.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
2-2 the count. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now another 2-2. On a line, that's a base hit.
Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Nope,
Brandon
that's a ball.
Belt stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
And Belt is aboard. It's a base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter giving that bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
2 balls and a strike to Longoria.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Here now the 2-2.
Count is 3-2.
Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Nope.
Yeah, Matty V, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
Out in front of it, strike 1.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. 1 run scores. And the 2nd run will score as well.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
On to Freeman, a double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Reyes Maranta has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Austin Riley is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled off. Ready on 0-2.
Inside, ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
The 1-0. Fooled him badly there. I mean, badly. It's 1-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
2-2 to Jorge Soler. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit to first. Oh, look at the stop by Belt. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and into bat next it'll be Alex Dickerson. In there, 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And it's fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. Fouled away. A bouncer to the left side, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Javier Baez, struck out in his last trip to the plate. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second, a double play. Next up is Tommy La Stella. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Aaron Loup enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set for the start of the inning, and up to bat next is Shea Langoliers. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Dubon is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. Next it'll be Dansby Swanson. On the night he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First delivery to him. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. A bouncer up the middle. And there are 2 away now. So now here is Christian Pache. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Very rarely, Matt, do you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
The 1-0 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Now at the plate, here is Mike Yastrzemski, singled in his last at-bat. Will Smith, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now. Acuna going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. His career line against Will Smith. He's 1 for 2. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. And now the first pitch.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Last strike here for the Giants. Hit in the air down the left field line. He brings it in, and the Braves will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
11-6 the final score in this ball game. The Atlanta Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Mike Soroka earns win number 7 on the season. Tyler Beede permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian.
You're gonna be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day.
Justin Allegri.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the Atlanta Braves went deep 4 times as they got the win over the Giants in